So this started day 7. You can't have a pink house. That's a pink house you would have, wouldn't it? Yeah, beautiful that. This is where I stopped last night. House Burger, restaurant, camping, hotel. I didn't stay in the hotel unfortunately, I stayed in the campsite, in a little tent. But it didn't rain. But it's a lovely place, nice. No complaints apart from your pitch is a bit small, like you're right next to the tents next door, but well, as long as my storing didn't keep people away, then fair enough. So this day 7, heading that way. I'm hoping to get south of Bonn, and we'll see how far we can get the day. The sun's shining. Did I mention the sun shining? The sun's shining. So the sun's out. I wish I had the guns to get out. I haven't got the guns to get out, so anyway, you know what I was saying. Let's get on with it. Well, there's a squirrel just running across there. We'll have a nice day today. We'll try and get some miles in the day. We'll enjoy it. Get some more supplies. I've got some supplies, but I'll try and get some more today. Oh, there it is. It's away. Fast. Right, let's get on. Cows with bells. Want to see them for ages. I can hear them like. The track splits here. Sorry, there and there. I'm not sure if I'm on the right one. But anyway, I've come this way. I've seen the noisy mine, are they? Yeah? That must drive them mental, that. We're going to tinnitus. Bonn, just south of Bonn. I think that's called something to do with the lizard's back or something. That's in as a big, I don't know if it's a palace on top or a hotel. Looks amazing, like. Obviously I'm heading this way. I'll pull across a bit. It's more touristy now, definitely. I lost all the industrial bit of Dusseldorf and Cologne, whatever. It's great. A lot more cyclists today. Obviously, this must what's classed as the Middle Rhine. Going like a gorge, I think, eventually, and then I'm going to head for Koblenz today. I wasn't going to head that far, but it's not that far, to be honest. No, hopefully tomorrow I'll get a big distance day. I was supposed to do that today, but I couldn't get up early because, as I say, the tents were packed in like sardines. So if I woke up at 5 o'clock starting to get ready, clanking pans and moving them up in the air bed in my tent, well, I don't think people would be very happy, so that's why I did that. Like, so we'll get on with it. The sun's out. It's so much. It's just different altogether. Really enjoying it. I want to pull over for 10 kilometres, have a bite to eat and something to drink, and a rest for 15-20 minutes, and then carry on. Get the Koblenz, and then look for a campsite. The stresses of cycling holidays. Well, got myself some lunch, early lunch, for once. Something cooked. €10. So not bad. Bratwurst and chips special. It's hitting the spot. And then it was gone. I enjoyed that. Sort of ferry there, comes back and forward. Right, get this in the bin. Carry on that way. Oh, she'll have an ice cream as well. Oh, I'm not. That'll be good. Through there, licking it. A lot of these barges to have a car on the back. I'm not sure whether the people who run the barges actually live on them, that run them. I think that big thing there is the crane, obviously, and I think the crane the cars are enough, or is that some kind of dock somewhere where they can drive them off? I imagine they crane them off, like. I saw one before, it was like a working barge, but it was like it had flowers in the windows and that, and like it looked like a house inside, you know. I think that's what it could be. So when you think about it, they were back in like the canal days back in the 1700s and more, the 1800s and more country before the railways. Families lived on the boats, didn't they? But obviously they still Still doing it, yeah. Must be doing alright now. It's canny BMW they've got in the back of there. But I think everybody's doing alright in Germany and in Holland. You see the hooses they've got. Ooh, tell you what it is. Like I've seen any bad, well, any bad ones yet. They're all canny. I haven't got 40 garden at Koblenz anyway. And I've just found out that I think all these closed the date. It's a bank holiday in Europe. Google didn't realise that, like. Google said no, it's not a bank holiday this morning in Europe. But apparently it is. So that's why I kind of find out that Aldi's open tomorrow. I promise you Aldi, I'll be there tomorrow. Well, yeah, well, destination for today, Koblenz. It's what a place. Looks amazing. Fortunately, I haven't got the time nor the energy to explore it, but this is probably up to now the place that I would definitely guarantee me way to come back to. Like, looks great, fantastic. I get my motorhome. This is where I'm going to be, and in the dog at Koblenz. And how handy is that? That's a campsite beyond their motorhome, so I think that's a free air. Now, like, it could be free, or you may pay. I think you may pay a little bit of parking fee per day, like 5-10 quid. But that's the campsite behind it. And I'm just on there, right on the route. Didn't even have to do a Google search today. Didn't have to go looking for a campsite. But looks one hell of a place, like. Well, that's the end of day 7. Brilliant day weather-wise. I've done last 60 mile, which is about 95 kilometres. So, aye, not doing too bad. Trying to head for a place called Mainz tomorrow, which is going to be 100k, which will be another 60ish miler. So, hope for good weather and fair winds. Dear, how long are you there? 4. Day 8. This is the campsite I was at last night. It's great, fantastic. Koblenz, there's some kind of big palace up there. I had to come back here and visit someday. Unfortunately, I ain't got time, things to do. So I get cracking on. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. All packed. There was a little patch last night. I had a family next door with a big trailer on the back for to keep all the gear in. I had a couple outside of us, and there's another lad up there. He just looks so he's ready to set off. And there's some little camping barrel things. I was thinking when I got on the site, I wish I'd maybe had one of them, but they were €59 for one night. That's for 2 people, like, so. But for a single occupancy, I don't think there's any reduction. Aye, brilliant, lovely. Smashing motorhomes, that one there. The Eurovelo Palace, only 300 grand. I'll have one of them. Only retirement, I think. Right, better get cracking on. That's a better view of back there. There's like a bakery van outside on the morning. It's going to be too hot today to be buying stuff there just this time in the morning. I think I'm going to wait later on. Aye, nice site, really helpful. Could charge me power bank up now at the reception. Right, that way I think. Well, this is where my route has brought us. That's the campsite across there. So I've pedalled around across that bridge there in the distance and back into here. This is where the route goes, and then back out of town or city of Koblenz. And there's like a cable car. That's the big monument. Sorry, I have not time to mess on and find who it is. Really disrespectful of us, but never mind. Big cable car takes up that huge palace on top of the hill, which again I haven't had time to do this research. This is the river, and you can see it's flowing that way. So I'm heading in the right direction. Right, well, it's a lovely place. I've been through bits of the town and all that, and I think I'm going to be going through bits on the way back. So we'll get on it. Well, as you can see, well, I can see, you'll be able to see in a minute how the landscapes changed again, went through Rhine Gorge, and we're out there. It's starting to open up a bit now, just a little bit. As you can see, we're into like a winemaking region. So we've got vineyards there on the right hand side. So this is day 8, obviously. And we're heading for Mainz today, or Mons, I don't know how you would pronounce it. That's where we're heading anyway. But tell you what it is, I'm lucky to be able to get out and do this sort of thing. Like, you know, I'm not getting any younger, and I can still get this 60 mile a day going. I could do more, and I could, but I'm just keeping it like that. Just I need to try and resupply the day. Definitely, it was a bank holiday yesterday, and it was really busy. So today, hopefully, I'm going to find an Aldi or a Lidl's or something, and I'm going to get some supplies. Because my supplies are running low also, my air mat's bust, and I've tried to patch it up with tenacious tape, and it worked for a couple of days, and it stopped working. Then I've used the last of the tape. I don't know, like, you know, I don't think it's going to work. So last night was basically getting on the floor, uncomfortable, hurt your hip, but there was a mountain warehouse back there at Koblenz, but it didn't open at 10 o'clock. It means hanging about at 10 o'clock, then having to go in there and get it and mess on and leaving the bike outside the shop. So I tried my last go at thinking in it, and the next time I get there, I'm going to try and see if there's a mountain warehouse nearby. I'll give it a shot there. Right, look at that for a view. Beautiful. And I'll tell you what else now. I might already mention this because I've done that many little bits to camera. I don't know where I'm at. But I've covered nearly this whole journey on cycle route like this. And even the bits in the towns, it's been decent little roads where you're more or less, you've got priority, you know. It's been fantastic. And it really shows the UK up this, like, totally shows up, like, without a doubt. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. I think I've done nearly, what, 450 mile? And it's all been on cycle here. Just amazing. Can you? Well, I managed it. What a carry on that was. I wasn't expecting, recognise half the products. It's not the same. I thought we'll have the same stuff, just same packets but different. Couldn't find the cereal bars, looked all over them. Couldn't find normal biscuits either, so I managed to grab 4 like wafer things from the main kiosk checkout place. But hard to spot things. I got some cheese, I got a big chorizo sausage, 2 packets of flatbreads, and then 4 other things, and that's going to do for now. I'll keep on doing that, just jumping here, there and everywhere to places to try and get supplies, but at least I've got in. I managed to get some euros at the bank today without any, because I was expecting to put my card in and not get it back, but I managed to do that as well, so I'm not doing too bad. Let's go on the journey now. The easy part of cycling. Right, I'm not sure what's along here. There was a cattle grid and there's like electric fences, and there was a little picture of a, looked like a wild boar to me, then something with German, so I don't know whether they're trying to keep wild boar in or wild boar out, but we'll see if we can counter some here. Not too sure. It's a bit lumpy along here now, like for the lumpiest I've had it so far. There's bits of mud now. I don't want to get my bike muddy because you've got to clean up this sock. get them muddy bits and get tyres on coping with it. Aye, that. But lovely day again, the day of mine. Been amazing. I keep saying it's been amazing, it has been amazing. It's this is day 8, but it's been long. I feel like I forgot loads of bits about it and I've remembered it. You know, I can't really decipher day from day anymore, it's just all a blur. I sometimes can't remember where I was yesterday, where I camped. I remember where I left this morning, that was Koblenz. And then I'm heading to a place today called Mons or Mains. I'm not sure how you would say it. But anyway, that's what I'm going to get to. Unless I get nearby and I see a nice little campsite, I'm going to stay there tonight. I've got myself all the supplies, so I'm going to have all the supplies. So I'm going to have flatbreads with cheese and what's that sausage called? Oh, I can't remember. Like a spicy paprika sausage. That stuff, aye. Gonna have that. With a cereal bar for dessert. And then my mat, I know for a fact my mat's gonna go and do. If I'm passing that all day off, I phoned my wife up at lunchtime there and when I stopped for my cereal bar and that, and I said I should have got a mat. So Aldi had some mats in them, cheap and cheerful, but only €17. And I thought I should have got a one, you know. But I didn't. So if I pass an Aldi, I'm going to dive in and I'm going to get a one. I'm in two minds what to do with me X-Therm, whether to throw it away. I've had it about, yeah, it's been a good mat. And to be honest, it was my fault what I did the other day, throwing that tube of, what's it called, I fall off there. I'm going to pick my way through this, I'm sorry. That bloody, what's it called, anti-shave stuff, saddle soap, what do they call it? I forgot. Chamois cream, that's it, aye. Do you know what, I haven't put it on for a couple of days, and nowadays and you put it on, does it make any difference? Does it hell? Do you know what the best thing for your backside? Get used to it. It's going to be sore. You'll get to the point where you can cope with it a bit more. Like, you know, the day hasn't been too bad. Days when you're in a headwind, a strong headwind, and you've got a lot of uphills, then you know you're going to be sore because you're never at the saddle, you see, and you're working in the saddle. You're not like freewheeling where you can stand your pedals and ease off a bit. I'm going to put this camera away. Right, I think you just get used to it. I think that fence over here, there's an electric fence, it's too bumpy up on me. To be look, come on, get across there. Aye, aye. I'll pick me over there. Aye, just get used to it. It's part of the fun. You know. Part of the fun. Aye, there's an electric fence. Hey, I'll show you what it is, these little pesky critters here. They look a bit wild swine. Ooh. You know what that means? Oh dear me. Unseer bitter, halten sie dir, to geschlossen und respektieren sie die Zone. I think I'll have to try and find what that means, and I think you can take a picture of it. Can you get a Google translation? We'll have a look here. There we go. Und sehr bitter halten sei die Tor geschlossen und respektieren sei die Zone. Our request, keep the gates closed and respect the fences. So it didn't say it, you're going to die if you see one, so let's just hope it. Let's just hope. I'm not a fan of wildlife, you know. Not a fan at all. Quite dangerous, you know. I've always had a fear of wild boar, always. If I see one, I probably will. Oh, hey, how long are you there? some of them big stalks over there. Just noticed them on a pile. No, I don't know if I can zoom in with this. Can you zoom in? I'm not sure. How do you zoom with this? Ah. Camping mains across the river from the main city itself, which is across there. I pedalled through it, it was very busy. We have the pitch there. With an expert camera work, zooming backwards. There we go. The last across there to the left was just sport of us. He's from Scotland. And she's a bit early or somewhere. And I've just had my tea. Flatbreads, cheese and chorizo. A bit sweaty, but what can you do? I'm going to see if there's a bar. I'm going to have an alcohol free. Alcohol free. So I think I have 33, 35, 60, 65 mile in a day. I think. I'm not too sure. I'll verify when I get a chance. Yeah, forecast now. The wind's getting up. It's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow, so it's going to get warmer. It's going to be cloudy and hot, humid. So we'll see. This is a little bar, a little terrace bar. It's alright. And that's the city of Mans or Mains over there. Not sure how you pronounce it.